Palestinian and Israelites conflict.
Reason why you should have the land. The Israelis have been there for over 3,000 years in that present area. The other reason Israel should have the land is because of all the historic right and what has happened there. Israel today is a modern marvel of agriculture, and it is able to bring more food out of the desert environment than any other country can.
The reason why you should have the land, part 2. Israel is a roadblock on terrorism. Also, in the Bible, it says that Abram could look in all directions and it could be his land.
What disputes have taken place from the other side? It's an ongoing struggle between the Israelis and the Palestinians. This began in the mid-20th century. The conflict is wide-ranging, and neither side of this argument wants to give up. The Palestinians or Muslims do not want to give up the land, which they claim as theirs. But the Israelites and the Jewish were given this land by the United Nations. There has been a lot of terrorist attacks coming from the Palestinians, still going on today. Refugees have been trying to come to the United States and to France and Britain.
Present-day treatment. Question 3. Israel has a conflict with neighbor countries because Israel is a Jewish nation and the other countries are Palestinians. Palestinians will terrorize Israel.
Present-day treatment. Israel is surrounded by a Palestinian country, which results in war. Palestinians didn't like the fact that Jews were in the middle of their country, so they attacked them to make themselves feel stronger.
What is a possible solution? A possible solution to the conflict between Israel and the Palestinians could be that we share the land, but Israelites have control of what the Palestinians do. The larger amount of people living there will be Israeli. Officers who are Israeli will be patrolling to stop any fights in the city. The United Nations will oversee what goes on inside the perimeters. There will be a base for the United Nations to meet every year to check on the welfare of Israel's citizens.
Possible solution, part 2. There may be some people there whom agree with my earlier statement, but I do believe that this could work. The police would ensure the peace, and everyone could at least try to get along. Maybe this could work. Maybe they should give it a try and then see the outcome. If too many problems occur, then there will be a backup plan. That plan will be that the land belongs to Israelites before it was given to them. After all, World War II was harsh on the Jewish population. They need a refuge, a place to recuperate. The Palestinians should understand it would be the best way to create and make peace between these opposite sides.
Conclusion. The conclusion that we do believe is, So the conclusion is that we do believe that the Jewish deserve to be there and not get kicked out. But if some people would just understand that we could get along, maybe there is a solution to this problem. When we work together, I think that there is a chance to stop this fighting. Peace.